Come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. You can spread out. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And just a few moments coming back to a slow, deep breath. You can keep your eyes open or closed throughout your practice. And let's start by sliding arms overhead, reaching out long through arms and legs. And then interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands and the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in, maybe a little jiggle. And then straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. And then release, bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the right, and straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your left leg. And then release, bend your knee and bring it across for a spinal twist. And open out through your right arm, let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal, fingers and toes reaching away from one another. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, circle or rock your knees, feeling what's touching the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop your right leg long, squeeze this knee in close, and then straighten the left leg up. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side. Grounding down through the back of your right leg. And then release, bend your knee and bring it all the way across. A spinal twist, first with a bent knee. And then try straightening the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. And roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, evening out your torso on your mat. And then let's drop the feet to the floor, getting set up for a little bit of core work, drawing the belly in strongly. Interlace fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Two more. Last one. And then release down. Send your right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, head up towards your leg. Inhale, head down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Last one. And then release and switch. Left leg high. Exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Let's take 2 more on this side. Last one. And then release and switch again. Right leg high, left arm across. Each time you exhale, reach a little further across. One more. And then switch. Left leg high, right arm across. One more on this side. And then release. Stretch long through your arms and legs. Bring your knees back in. And then rock your way or make your way up to sitting. And let's come forward onto hands and knees, tabletop. If you want to pad your knees and you have something like a blanket or cushion, you can put that under you. Hands flat, right under shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees under hips. Inhale, lift your head and tailbone. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now inhale, arch, and send the right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor and then press up from there. Knee in. Extend. Go forward to dip down. If going all the way down is too much, just go a couple of inches and then you can push up from there. Knee in. Extend. One more time. Go forward to dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend and then roll your hip open, reaching toes to the side wall. And you can stay on 2 hands or try and reach your left hand back to catch your foot. Kicking your foot into your hand, letting that open up the chest. Little balance, hip opener, core strengthener. And then gently release. Arm forward, leg back. Let's square off shoulders and hips. Try and take the whole long spine a little higher up away from the floor. And then release hands and knees. Sink back to child's pose. And maybe give that right wrist a little rub or circle, working out any tightness from being on your wrist. Slow, deep breathing. Let's make our way back up to table, hands and knees. Inhale, lift the head and tail. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now inhale, arch, and send the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Go forward to dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend. Dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend. One more time. Dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend and then roll your hip open. You can stay on two hands or try and reach the right hand back to catch your foot. Kick your foot into your hand. Pull up away from the supporting arms. You're not collapsing into the joints, but lifting up away. Gently release, arm forward, leg back, square off the shoulders and hips, draw the belly in, lift up away from the floor. And then release, sink back to child's pose. Give that left wrist a little rub or circle. And then with arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching the left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table and come into downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift the hips high, and take your time pedaling out your feet. You can bend one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of your legs. Lifting the hips up and away from hands. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. You might take a sway or shake out here. Can you let your head hang? If it feels too tight to let your head hang, you might use a little support through your arms, resting elbows on thighs or hands on ankles or blocks. Let's bend the knees a little more. Slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. And make your way to the front of your mat into mountain pose, Tadasana. So feet can be together or apart. Just make sure the feet are parallel if they're apart. We'll bring hands together at the heart. And we'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen, part way up. Step or hop your feet back, coming through high push-up, lower down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And please take the time you need for all your transitions. Move at the rate that you can pay attention to. And then here, let's take 5 deep breaths. Could be in down dog, but you could also come back to child's pose or sitting or onto your forearms or knees. Any neutral shape. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms pressed down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up in the air, bend your knee to your chest and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight and then a big step forward, high lunge. You might want to take a moment to adjust your footing, getting a distance that feels good for you. Sweep the arms up and then sink hips low. Space and length as you inhale, grounding and ease as you exhale. Last breath here. Open out, warrior 2. Hips and arms shift to the side, arms long but shoulders drop low. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior 2. Right arm high, left arm back. Straighten the front leg, triangle, reach out to come down. You can bring your hand to your shin, your ankle, a block or the floor, pulling up through the top arm, creating lots of space, one arm to the other. Last breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. Maybe you just step back. Maybe you want to take a vinyasa, high to low push-up, up dog, or cobra to down dog. And then from down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in. Start circling this bent left knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, send it a little higher, and then a big step forward. High lunge, arms up, sink low. One more breath. Open out, warrior 2, shifting hips and arms to the side, checking on your alignment. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior 2, left arm high, right arm back. Straighten the front leg, triangle, reach out to come down. One more breath here. This time to release, bring both hands to the floor and turn to face the wide end of your mat. And we'll come into a wide-legged forward fold using this as a resting pose. You're welcome to separate your feet more or less. If it's difficult to reach the floor, you can use a block under your hands. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. And let the upper body release. Head hanging. Notice how your weight is distributed between your toes and your heels, and see if you can even it out between the two. To release, let's toe heel the feet in to a little wider than hip width apart or hip width apart. Lower your hips and come into a squat malasana. If your heels don't easily come to the floor, you could put something under the heels like a blanket. You could sit on something like a block. And it's fine to balance on the toes as long as that feels okay for you. You're going to open up the knees using the elbows, and as best you can, roll the shoulders back and down. We'll work our root lock here, Mula Bandha, same as a Kegel exercise. So as you exhale, draw the pelvic floor muscles in and up. As you inhale, release that. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. And then engage and keep holding, keep breathing, drawing in strongly through the bottom and connecting that energy all the way up through the top of the head, feeling the full length of your spine, your torso. And then release. And go ahead and sit down. We'll extend the legs forward. Take the flesh of the sit bones back, inch the heels forward, and then fold over your legs. You might reach for your feet. If the feet are out of reach, you could put something like a strap around the feet or go back to having hands on the floor. So hands are supporting you wherever you are. Lengthen and fold, trying to drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Let's come back onto our backs. Bring your knees in. Little circle. And then drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for bridge. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Make sure your feet are right under your knees. And then push your feet down to lift your hips up. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. Shrug your shoulders underneath you, spreading upper back and lower back away from one another. And then release. Take your arms out of your way, roll down and rest. Let's grab the soles of the feet on the inside for happy baby. Press your knees towards the floor. You might take a little rock side to side. You can keep your legs bent or try straightening them part way or all the way. then release. And just check in with your body. Is there anything else you need to do to feel complete in your practice? If so, you can take some time now. Any last pose or stretch? If there's a part of your body that needs a little attention. Whatever you're doing, feeling that fully, giving it the time it needs. When nothing else is needed, you can start getting comfortable in your final resting pose. If there's anything you want to do to adjust your clothing or grabbing props to be more comfortable, take your time. Eventually coming into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Letting go of the control of your breath. Letting the weight of your body release back. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles. And take a big stretch out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, come back onto your back, bring your knees in, roll to one side. And then make your way up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today.